take a walk down the avenue and watch the cars go by, while I think about all the things we've been through. 'Cause the people aren't the same, and this whole town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this shitty van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. We stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all, and the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, one will say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. The same, you know it's better off that way. So I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. Don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday, I think it is today. I hope we're all good. And thank you for that, Razzie. I'm actually going to use it. You're the best. Let me say hello. So much has happened and we're just getting started. I'm going to go right up to the top. First and foremost, thank you so much to the wonderful AMC Clockwork for the #UdderRaid. You did not have to do that. I'm very grateful. We now have a bunch of likes on the stream already. So thank you to everyone who came in on that raid. Let me scroll. Thank you to Larry for renewing his membership to the channel as well. Thank you to Carly May Crossing, I think is how you pronounce it, for the 2-month membership flex. Froki for the 7-month membership flex. Love you, Froki. And now I think we're at the people that are actually here right now. So Law, hello, welcome in. I hope you're good. Razzie's here. Hey Razzie. Evie Queen's here. Hey, Evie Queen. Airy, hello. Her's here. Hey, Her. Her has been promoted in the Discord server, guys. He is officially the Clip King. Because he's so great at clipping all the stupid things that I do, and I love to go watch it back. Also, I love seeing you guys sing along to the song at the beginning. It's like one of my favourite things. Mason, hello, welcome in. Kristen, thank you so much for gifting those 5 memberships. You got Baked, Unicorn Billy, Yard Players, Pokey Secrets, Owen and Basil. If you guys are here, please say thank you to the wonderful Evie Queen. Yard Players, hello, welcome in. Elsie Newman, welcome in. Tyler's here. Hey Tyler, Lion Spear's here. So many great people already. So good to see you guys. Larry's still here lurking. You're doing Sudokus. I went through a mad Sudoku phase. I'm so cool. You and the music sound perfect, by the way. Thank you so much for letting me know, Airy. Let me also do the rules so we can get those pinned. Just in case we get any new people in. Mason coming in with a 5-month flex as well. 5 whole months. Thank you so much. Right, let's pin this and then we're going to get started. We are going to get started with a little villager hunt, guys. I had some incredible luck. And I managed to get the last villager we needed out of the island gone. With the still having a plot left to put down. So we're good for villager hunts for a little while, I think. Maddie, hello, welcome in. Now there's a whole bunch of you here. Can we get some beginning of stream link drops, please, from one of my wonderful mods? Can we get a Razzie link drop, a Lore link drop, an Evie Queen link drop, Larry as well, Clocky as well, to say thank you for that raid. Razu. Thank you so much, guys. And Cheese is here too. Let's get a Cheese link drop as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm very blessed to have so many friends that do amazing things on this wonderful platform that is YouTube. So do go check them all out. And let's get started. Ticket number 1. Guys, we're going to see what my luck is like today. I'm kind of feeling the stream ends when we get the villager, unless we run out of tickets. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how I feel. Oh, and a Dice Art link drop. Thank you so much, Kristen. We have the wonderful Amber in chat too. I hope you're good, Amber. Razu, all I can imagine is a Razzie-themed kazoo. I could imagine that too. Rosie's here, and Rosie is green. Rosie, I don't know, you probably haven't had a chance to go back to my stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was. I was doing a collab with the wonderful Razzie. He thought I got a shiny, Rosie, because of the reaction I made when you were gifted a membership, because it was such a shock to see you being gifted a membership. I would definitely suggest going back to try and find that moment. Okay, great start. We have an eagle that we don't need. Hello, oh, Lion Spear, I forgot about this. Hello and welcome to another episode of Spooks Hide and Seek. We only have 2 more dreamy contestants. Who will win? We will see. Watch to find out. Who's it gonna be, Lion Spear? This is like the final, right? This is the final in the Spooks Hide and Seek, hosted by Lion Spear. Just chilling before the chaos. Enjoy the chill time, Amber. It only plays Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, the kazoo. You went back to watch it. It did sound like you got the shiny. I was just so shocked. What's the villager I want the most? I just realised. I need to do this. I forgot. The villager I want the most, I would have said Coco. However, I'm kind of feeling Cobb a lot. Like, I'm excited to see Cobb in the flesh. Where are my ticks? Checks, should I say. There they are. There we go. So yeah, maybe Cobb. I want to say. But I do, like, Coco has been a favourite for a long time. Oh, can we get a Tyler link drop as well? Sorry, I forgot about Tyler. Amazing, I can do your emojis. You are a member now, Yarplays. Do enjoy the emojis. We do have a member stream as well coming up on Saturday, so you have that to look forward to as well. Utopia, hello. I already have so many of your favourites. Are you a fan of the spooky villager? I feel like these are all kind of quirky, spooky villagers. What have I done with this? There we go. That's better. Clustered today, apparently. Have I played or watched people play Party Animals? I don't think I have, Tyler. Could you imagine? For a split second there, I thought that could have been Cobb. Lion's Beer. It isn't. We still got to find the winner as well. That's true. We do still have to find the winner. And wait, yeah, that could be a whole challenge in itself, right? So you're true. This is kind of like the semi-final, I guess. But yeah, Tyler, would you recommend Party Animals? Maybe I'll have to watch some gameplay. Have you come up with an answer to the previously asked question about London? Oh, I haven't. Do you know what, Cheese? I completely forgot about it. Did you? How many days did you say it was? 17 days? I'll try and come up with it within the next 17 days. You'd say Coco is the real deal here. I do really like Coco. Coco was one of the first villagers that I got from a long villager hunt. And this was off stream. I didn't have a channel. I really wanted Coco, so I spent quite a few tickets trying to get Coco. So it's probably the first very exciting find, should I say, on a villager hunt for me was Coco. So it would be cute to find her again today. A great member stream game. You want to see me and Razzie play it? I'm going to have to look this up. This is an HMC. Is this an HMC kind of day, Carly? Might need to keep the grill hot to serve them up as they come. Probably her. I mean, when isn't it an HMC kind of day? Let's be real. Ace Attorney games. I haven't, Mason. Coffee has recommended them to me and told me quite a lot about it in the past. But it's not something that I've looked into yet. Shiny Tatsuguri, let's go, Kristen. Have I ever been to Battersea Park? I have, Nicholas. Why do you ask? 15 now? Did you say 17 and that was 2 whole days ago? What is happening? Is Animal Crossing also a newer game for you series-wise? It is, Utopia. I've always enjoyed playing video games. Since I was young, I had a PS1. Well, no, my first ever console was my dad's Sega Mega Drive. And I used to play Sonic on there, like random games on there. Then I got a PS1, and I've always had like Game Boys and stuff growing up. But I never played like a lot of games on it. I would just have like random games and I'd play them to death kind of thing. I wasn't like an avid gamer, I guess. Before Animal Crossing New Horizons, the games I used to play the most were The Sims and Minecraft. Were probably the 2 games I play the most. So yeah, other than that, I didn't play like a whole bunch of games. So Animal Crossing New Horizons was the first, like I didn't even have a Switch before Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. Like it wasn't something that I thought I would ever like need. So yeah, this is the first Animal Crossing game, just like Pokemon Violet was my first Pokemon game. I'm a late bloomer to these things, I guess. You want to go to Battersea Park? That's interesting. Why would you want to go to Battersea Park? Like, it's nice. I feel like it's just not one of the places that people tend to gravitate to, I guess, as tourists. Hey, Lady Orlean, welcome in. Battersea Park is in London. It's just a park in Battersea, which is in London. Coffee was the one who actually got you into the game. She's good with introducing games to people and music as well, Mason. Didn't she get you into Paramore too? I feel like that was a thing. That's wild. The OG gamer girl. Yeah. Just the old granny gamer girl, right? Or... But yeah, I had like a PS1 and a PS2. I don't think I had a PS3. I might have. But I used to love Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, a little bit of Tomb Raider, Guitar Hero, the Dance Mat game. Can't remember what it was called now. There was a Rugrats game that I really loved on PS1. What else did I play on PS1? I can't remember. Angelica from Rugrats had a game on the Game Boy. The cover was... On the cover art, she crossed off boy and wrote girl, and that always annoyed me. Maybe I am the problem. This is like deep-rooted, long-term problem here, Nicholas. Glad you got into it. I feel like I don't play many games, but Animal Crossing is another I've played since basically the start. I wish I did, Utopia. I'm going to catch up on chat, and then I'll try and remember to tell you a story about Animal Crossing. Do Brits see Americans as muggles? Pretty much, Tyler, pretty much. That's the best thing about Pokemon. You could be extravagantly late to the franchise and still get hooked onto it, right? I am proof of that, her. Don't say that word, Tyler. This place screams, Nick, aka Weird. What, Battersea Park? Are you looking it up, Cheese? Yeah, she got me into Paramore. I thought she did. She has good taste. It is weird, Rosie, to see you with all those emojis as well. Dance Mat Revolution, I think, yeah, is it Dance Revolution? Something like that, I don't know. Games are called different things over here for some reason. I only played New Leaf before New Horizons, though I played every Pokemon Game Boy game. Like I said, I had a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advance, a 3DS. What was the little square one? I had the square one and then I had the like longer one. But I never, like, once got a Pokemon game for any of those consoles. Two of my favourite PS1 games were Parasite Eve and Wild Arms. I didn't play either of those. You never had a Game Boy? They were pretty fun. You did play the Hamtaro games? I looked it up, like there's a whole lot of cultures mashed up into this park. I mean, that's kind of London in general, jeez. There are so many different cultures kind of like smushed together. I bet Carly had the berry-coloured Game Boy Color. I had the translucent one. The one where you could see the parts on the inside. That's the one I had. And then I think I had purple Game Boy Advance. Or maybe I had the translucent Game Boy Advance as well. I liked the translucent ones. Then I had a pink 3DS. I had like a Guitar Hero version of the other one. The longer one. I don't know what villager was on that island, but we'll move on. Atomic Purple, so posh? Maybe. I like this stream because I'm married. I knew it. If you could just stop talking about being married for like a second, Kieran, and just, you know, enjoy life. That sounded so mean to anyone that doesn't know the context behind it. London and London City are also two different things. What do you mean, CeeLo? Kieran, what a short-term callback, right? Short-term. I think most of the people in here were there for your stream. You're supposed to not like it because you're married, because being married forces you to do something. Oh yeah, me and Cheese, there was some confusion in Nick's stream. Oh, can we get a Nick link drop as well, please? Please and thank you. You need to eat your dinner, so you'll see you in 20 minutes. No worries, enjoy your food. Is Kieran married? I don't know if he's talked about it before. Yes. Hi, Go Looper. Welcome in. How are you today? Utopia. I was going to tell you a story about Animal Crossing. What's the name of the consoles, guys? You're going to have to help me. The little, like, square one that flipped up was one. And then there was one after it, which I think was the 3DS. with the little stylus. SP. Okay, so the SP was the little one. I had both of those. But I just got the 3DS. Thank you guys, by the way. I just got the 3DS and I went into Game, which I think is like GameStop. And I wanted to buy a game and I had no idea what game I wanted. So I was like browsing and I was looking through the games. And I picked up Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I looked at it and I read the back. I looked at like the artwork and the pictures and stuff. And I thought to myself, nah, this doesn't look like a fun game. I don't think I'm going to like this at all. So I put it back. And in its place, so the game I bought that day was Professor Layton, guys. Which, I'm not going to lie, it was fun. But I think I would have honestly got hooked to Animal Crossing. Hey Scoobs, welcome in. Stylus was the DS, thank you. So yeah, I got Professor Layton instead of Animal Crossing, guys. That's how great I was at making decisions. Little did I know, exactly, Utopia. Little did I know. I can't believe I didn't think of game hunting in the UK. You're slipping. Game hunting. You've got this list you've got, Cheese, has to be so long by now. The Professor Layton games are pricey on the 3DS. Now or back then? I have an awful story about my 3DS. I think I have one because I bought another one. No, it wasn't my 3DS. It was my SP. It was pink, which, I mean, ugh. But I guess it was cute. It was pink. I had so many games for it. And also, I think I also had a 3DS as well with a bunch of games. And my ex kept it and then sold them all. Which I was very upset about. So I don't have any of that. I've got like a 3DS. It's like a silver Guitar Hero special edition one or something. But I think I only have like a couple of games because all of my other games are just gone. Which is lovely. So I don't have that anymore, unfortunately. Your GBA is in Zelda style, golden with the Triforce on it. It was made for Zelda Minish Cap. Wow, I can read. The only Zelda game you ever finished. Let's go. I always meant to try Layton, but I never got around to it. It is fun. Some of them are quite tricky. A game that I did love, and I have it on the Switch now because I liked it so much and they released it on the Switch. Scribblenauts. Scribblenauts is a fun game. Maybe I should do that on a stream one day. Just like a chill Scribblenauts session. Maybe a members stream. You picked up Azran Legacy Loose, no case. That thing goes for £130 plus or dollars plus. That's crazy. Hey Kimberly, only 2 more. And hi, just got back from school. Yep, just the 2 more left now, Kimberly. That was so fun you forgot about that. Scribblenauts. Scribblenauts is so fun. So much fun. Yeah, they've got it on the Switch now, so I got that. I don't think it's too much money either. It's like one of their more affordable games. It was actually my game developer brother-in-law that recommended it to me. Did you see the spider? Ooh. Yeah, games are expensive. Like, I am gonna get Super Mario Wonder on Friday. It's so expensive though. Like, so expensive. Make some miles for Nook tickets. You should play it, Law. This has reminded me I need to find a charger for your PSP. Do it. See, I never had a PSP. The last, like, Game Boy I had was the 3DS. And then I went to the Switch. I've played on a PSP. I've played on... Well, PSP's not Game Boy, is it? It's PlayStation. I'm being stupid. But you know what I mean. I played on the Wii U. Was it the Wii U? That was weird. I wasn't a Wii U fan. Like, the Switch is a lot better. How are the kitties doing? They're doing good, thank you. I don't know if I told you. I think I did. Sage had quite a bad eye infection, but it's all cleared up now. That was ages ago. So yeah, they're both doing good. You just found a shiny? Peter, what was the shiny? If you get Ione, yell my name or something. I'm lurking. Okay, but you know we're not going to get Ione, right? We can look at Ione, but we're not going to get Ione. Hero of Leaf Valley on the PSP is my absolute favourite. Harvest Moon. Iron Hands, let's go. That's a great shiny, Peter. That was skating close to HMC. Oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I say? Is Sarah here? Hey, Sarah. Welcome in. How are you today? Sorry I missed your hello. Don't remind me that you're not taking Ione. I'm sorry, I had to warn you. I don't want you to get excited and then disappointed. First 10 tickets? No. Shiny, I was going to say. Oh, it's a tough one, but you'll get it. You got it? Let's go. Rosie, don't worry, we'll consider it. Yeah, I'll consider it for a couple of seconds. Working on some animations. Exciting. Oh, almost. Well, technically, I did claim the PSP as a Nintendo product. I said I never had a PSP. I haven't had a Game Boy since the 3DS, I think is what I said. But I did correct myself afterwards. So it was like an HMC moment, but it was like a missed HMC moment, I think. You'll consider it and probably not take her. Yeah, there's not a probably about it, but I'll consider it. Ooh, we do not need that cow. So depending on how today goes, guys, we might do another villager hunt tomorrow. I'm going to take Thursday as my day off this week. And then Friday is obviously the very exciting stream. We're going to have our 2K celebration on Friday, which is going to be a lot of fun. So do come along to that. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to try and get off work a little bit earlier on Friday. I'm going to start it at 5 p.m. my time, which is 12 p.m. EDT, for those of you that find that easier. And we're not going to finish. We're going to be streaming for like, hopefully, if all goes to plan, like 7 hours. I have a bunch of fun things planned. So do stop by if you want to. Yeah, Rosie, so the members stream is Saturday. I'm not entirely sure what time I'm going to schedule it yet, but I will schedule it probably on my day off on Thursday. I'll probably schedule the second part of the week on Thursday, so do watch out for that. It will probably be kind of early-ish for you, Rosie. I usually do it like mid-afternoon my time. Do you public transit commute, or do you drive, or do you ride share? So I only go into the office. Well, I used to only go into the office like once a month. I am going to have to start going in a little bit more regularly after this week. Yay. But I ride share. I don't drive. So my ride share is like always taking, never giving, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I get a lift in with a colleague who lives very close to me. Boo office, I know. You missed the member streams. Oh, Rosie, you'll be there for the next one. That's for sure. SpongeBob girlies. Hey Sebastian, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, during the beginning of the pandemic, I used to live very, very close to where I work, so I would just walk into work every day. Then I moved away. So I'm like a 40-minute drive from where I work now, so it's not too bad. A fellow non-driver, yes. Oh, because we don't drive? There we go. We require you to wake up about an hour or so earlier to travel to work to do a job you can do from your house. People wonder why no one wants to work in an office, right? Oh my gosh, Nicholas. Like, honestly, that is something that it's like a new development in my job at the moment, and yeah, I'm not entirely happy about it for like a multitude of reasons. But yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Me when Carly May Crossing. Hey Coffee, how are you? Welcome in. Samesies, I know Amber. Office culture is a vibe to a certain degree, I guess. Jeez, like, I spent 8 or 9 years in office culture, and office politics, just not my vibe at all. So glad my office is in Ohio because they can never ask me to come in now. You would be surprised. One of my colleagues during the pandemic, because we were all working from home, she moved about 6 hours away. And before she moved, she did ask to make sure it was all okay and everything was good. And then they decided they wanted people to come in for like stupid meetings. So she now has to make the commute for meetings that literally didn't even have to be emails. So yeah, I would not have been happy if that was me. Let me pretend that I enjoy you people outside of work, but then never see you outside of work sponsored events. Oh my gosh, you get it, Nicholas, you get it. So true. It's just people trying to prove their job, you know, justify their job by doing pointless things. My office is awesome, Cheese. Doesn't mean I'd rather do it. Well, they're going to need you here in about 2 weeks. Oh, gosh. I hate jobs too. Hold on, Zoom call. Talk of the devil. Talk of hating jobs. Right? And we do Zoom. We do Teams. There's a bunch of, like, electronic ways that we can do these meetings. And that's what we were doing during the pandemic, but no. Are they boomers? Yeah. I just quit at that point. I'm surprised she didn't, to be honest. Your office being in Ohio will never be seen again because, fun fact, Ohio consumes office buildings. My goodness. 33 likes. Vahid, welcome in. Thank you so much for that like update. And thank you for the 33 likes, guys. That's incredible. Thank you for being here as well, everyone. And do like the stream if you haven't. I feel like I haven't reminded you. Clearly, I haven't needed to. But just in case you haven't liked the stream, please feel free to, if you wouldn't mind. My job would hold our in-person meetings at 8 a.m. on the weekend. Ugh. And only on weekends when we had holiday during that week, so they wouldn't have to pay us extra. You just hate places like that. No, it's the power trip meetings, right, Lionspear? Same, Coffee. My neighbour just sped up at Ione and I crossing the street like she almost hit us. Lord, that's disgusting. I hope you're okay. I promise you there is a large chunk of Ohio that is the same. I was surrounded by cornfields before I moved out of there. Larry, are you in Ohio too? I feel there's a whole bunch of you guys in Ohio. No, I know, Larry, but I don't want to acknowledge that secret. Oh my gosh, the stupid heart. that section of this mythical land. Why is this community so Ohio heavy? That's what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of you guys. Welcome back, Mason. Ohio is for lovers. It says a lot that my boss wasn't at all surprised when I got a stress leave and had to quit. I hate that utopia. Such a good throwback. It's such a good song. Oh my gosh. I have the best picture of myself. I met Hawthorne Heights. Well, I went to a show and it was like a teeny tiny show. And obviously I needed a photo op. And I have taken some pictures with some musicians in the past and I always look hideous. In this one, I didn't look too bad. I actually don't mind the picture. So it's like my prized flex, I guess, to the very niche group of people that are around my age that enjoyed emo music and knew who Hawthorne Heights are. So not very many people, but to those few people, it's a flex. Oh, Kristen, you didn't see me back in the day. There's literally nothing there. Kings Island and a ton of mid-sports teams, including my Reds. My goodness. Oh, thank you, Her. Sorry, I have nothing to add to this conversation, but look outside. I'm currently outside of your window with my radio. Another great song. Wait, I was going to say it's Nikki FM. Like you. Can I start calling you Nikki now? I just know that you would absolutely say no to that. Carly FM. I'm surprised there's so many Ohio people and I haven't found one Marylander. Right? Is the radio aloft above your head, Nick? Kieran gets it. Kieran, what kind of music are you into? I've met someone from Rhode Island and not... I feel like that was such a... I don't even know anything about Rhode Island or Maryland, to be honest, other than the fact you're there, but I felt how much of a burn that was to poor Rhode Islanders. Who the heck is from Rhode Island? See, I knew it. I knew that wasn't like a good thing. Only people from Rhode Island are goblins. Oh my gosh. Where is Rhode Island? What state is that in? Or is that a state? I just don't know. Whatever his wife likes. By the way, did you know he's married? People who couldn't afford to live in... Oh, Maryland. Wait, is Rhode Island close to Maryland? Is that what MA is? Guys, I need to be educated on things like that. Bit of everything. Favourite band so far is Falling in Reverse. I also like a bit of everything. I shiny hunted a pink sheep. I want to say that Sword and Shield story is... Wow, what a joke that was. I almost barred. That's one animal noise that I haven't made yet. Did I just do it then? I don't know. I haven't listened to much Falling in Reverse, but I do know who they are. Rhode Island is the size of a country. Okay. If Kieran were to move to the United States, he would move to Maryland because it's closest to married land. By the way, did you know he's married? Poor Kieran. You know it's bad when I say poor Kieran. Oh, Rhode Island is a state. Okay, thank you, Rosie. Wow, I'm being educated by Rosie, guys. Unfortunately, Rhode Island is a state, just a very, very small one. Rhode Island is a tiny state smashed between Massachusetts, which isn't Maryland, and Connecticut. Maryland's Baltimore, right? Is Baltimore in Maryland? Which one's a state? I don't know. I'm being so stupid right now. Genuinely want to know though. You love Kings Island, just went this past weekend. Kelsey, you're from Ohio as well, right? It's mainly an industry state. A lot of blue collar workers, okay. There are 3 times as many people in my country than the whole of Rhode Island. Kelsey, it's all good. It's not till you live in Ohio that you really want to leave. Connect I cut. Wow, thank you for that. MA is Massachusetts, MD is Maryland, and is Baltimore in... Yeah, okay, thank you, cheese. No, you're not, Carly. England is my city. Razzie gets it. England is my city. Sort of general rule is the abbreviation is the first and last letter of the state, but some states are different. Okay. Baltimore's in Maryland. Thank you guys. You guys are so nice today. I've seen no HMCs, no one laughing at me. You're just helping me learn, so thank you a lot. Have I watched Hairspray? No. Like a little bit of it. That's Baltimore, right? I live in Ohio, but I was raised in northern Kentucky. Interesting. I don't know how far away those two are from each other. Watch Hairspray right now, the newer one, the one with John Travolta and Zac Efron. Carly, just like I'm going to butcher road names in the UK, right, it's going to be tough for you too. You're going to spend like a week. How long are you going? Is it 2 weeks? In my shoes. Both actually physically being there and metaphorically with how I have to learn all this stuff about you guys. Thanks, Rosie. Speedy Max, thank you so much for the 2-month flex. I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you are as well. Northern Kentucky, aka Maryland, but yeehaw. Okay. You haven't ventured that far out. Furthest I've gone so far from home is Nashville a couple of months ago for an Ice Nine Kills concert. I haven't heard of Ice Nine Kills. What kind of music are they? I feel like I can kind of guess. I want to go to Nashville. Well, I've wanted to go to Nashville since watching Nashville. I went through a phase of being obsessed with that show. One of my favorite singers ever. I kind of found through that show, but I didn't. I found her when she was 9, probably not even that, on YouTube, and I've kind of followed her since. But yeah, for some reason I just wanted to go to Nashville since then. 7 days. 7 days to pack as much in as you can. Travolta was so much fun in Hairspray. 9 Inch does what, Larry? Do you know when I read Ice Nine Kills, I first read 9 Inch Nails? It's weird that you mentioned that, Amber. Someday I'll get a passport and go places. Someday. You got this, Utopia. Rip, the song changed. Oh, is this Gravity Falls, Maddie? Yes. It is. You should go to the desert area like Arizona. It's like a movie set, really. There are so many places. Part of me is just I want to save up all my money. I want to quit my job and just live my best life. Spend a month traveling all around the US. And then just not think about the consequences of my actions until that month's over. And then I go back to reality and I'm oh, I don't have a job. It's kind of what? Do you ever have those intrusive thoughts? I have those intrusive thoughts. And they're often like that. I want to go to Yellowstone after watching Yellowstone so I can break horses, drink at bars and tell people I'm married. They're considered metalcore, but they're absolutely amazing. I love that, Larry. Might have to check them out. I have a very varied taste in music. Anyone who wants to stalk me when I'm on Discord listening to Spotify will be able to see that. You love 9 Inch Nails? I love 9 Inch Nails too. Doesn't your Animal Crossing character have a 9 Inch Nails hat area, if I'm remembering correctly? I wish I had the means of doing that. Me too, Kelsey. I'd love to. Did you ask this group of goobers if they've ever had an intrusive thought? They are walking intrusive thoughts, Razzie. So true. Oh my god, yes, I thought so. I have to put my face on. No worries, Amber. I designed a little 9-inch nails hat for her. It's so cute. I remember it. You really haven't experienced Nashville until you hear a bunch of drunk girls on a bachelorette party screaming for no reason at midnight. Sounds just like London, jeez. You're going to see a few of those, I'm sure. Me and intrusive thoughts, Razzie, no, never, not I. Which startles you and you trip over a bum sleeping in the middle of the busiest street sidewalk in Nashville, and then they get mad at you for trespassing and tries to fight you. This sounds very specific. Did this actually happen to you, jeez? Is this something that actually happened? I had intrusive thoughts from the womb. Interesting, Karen. I probably did too, to be fair. Twice, actually. Wait, what did you see? Oh, the specific story you were talking about? Bro, just find Coco. I'm trying, Razzie. This song is loud, by the way. Thank you for letting me know. Let's turn it down just a tad. Let me know if it's too quiet when it changes. I need to find Coco or Cobb. Has to be done. Thank you for being here, guys. There are a whole bunch of you here. I'm not gonna lie, I was in a bit of a funk today. Not having the best day mental health wise. But shout out to Razzie for just being the best friend. And also shout out to you guys for being here. And like, I was instantly just in a great mood. Seeing all of you guys like sing along to the intro song and just being goofs and being like the best people. Just the best way to turn your mood around from not being great. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Kristen. But we've stayed at the Dolly Parton Hotel in Nashville and my wife loved the pieces out of it. I feel like that would be a really iconic, cool place to stay. I like Dolly Parton. She's pretty iconic. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you, Law. I'm good. It was just one of those days. I will, Law. I promise. I'll just be happy for you. You got a new game? What game did you get? Oh, these blooming armadillos. Hope that helps. It did. I'm happy now. Before I forget, Carly, I want to thank you again for promoting me in the Discord. Waking up to that made my entire year. I'm so glad, her. It's about time I gave you some like proper recognition. One, for just being like an amazing part of this community in general, but two, you always go out of your way to clip the funny moments. And it means a lot to have someone that does that. It's like a really cool thing to have someone in the community that's kind of got your back with that stuff, you know? Because it's nice to go back. I mean, I stream for hours every single time, and sometimes I forget these things happen. Sometimes, well, I never make note of when they happen, so I can't really go back. And, you know, I like to spend my time streaming, not watching back my streams to try and find these things, so it really does help. She's our state treasure. She's actually an amazing person. She seems it. Cheese. Like, she just seems so cool. Yeah, they do, Kristen, but thank you. I know, I feel the love from all of you guys. Yeah, so long overdue. Ghostwire Tokyo. I've not heard of that before, Mason. Oh, thank you, Mason. Yeah, it's just nice. I mean, there are so many of you guys in this community that are just so special. Like, I just think to myself sometimes, imagine, like, you guys just didn't show up. Like, I don't think I would still be streaming. So this is totally down to you guys. I don't think I would be as passionate about streaming and as happy and excited about it if you guys didn't show up every day. So I know it sounds a bit cliche when we say, like, we couldn't do this without you, but, like, we couldn't. So just thank you. I really should not have procrastinated this long. Now I'm struggling to get this going. Larry, you've got this. You can do it. I know people who have worked either directly with her or with organisations she supports with direct interaction. She says you see her on TV in person. Her husband is equally as kind-hearted. I love that. This is going to sound really weird and niche as well, but I also really love Dolly Parton's relationship with Miley Cyrus. Like, it's such a healthy, like, feminine relationship. Like, I don't know, I just love it. Like, every time I see videos of them together, it's just the best vibes. It's so random, such a random thing to say, but it always makes me feel good when I see the two of them interact with each other. And I don't think I realised, Cheese, that you're from Nashville. That's cool. Oh, we do not need you. Like, there are a few people that I perhaps don't know where you're from. You're not, but you're close enough. Okay, so the general area. Mentioning Her's clips reminded me to watch the clip from yesterday. A crush on a pterodactyl. Yep. And just so we're clear, I wasn't reading a comment. I just said that myself. Just a little self-burn. I don't know though, because I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, how, I don't know how much we did speak about it a little bit, right? Who was it? Someone said in the chat about me being around at the time of the dinosaurs. So that made it more relevant. That gave it some more funny context. I didn't just come out and say that, Kieran. You're from USA? I love that area. I'm 2 hours from Nashville, 1.5 from Atlanta, and 1.5 from Knoxville. Miley grew her hair back out. Miley Cyrus? Yeah, I think she's got pretty long hair now. Bruce? Josh. It's Josh, Razzie. No, wait, what's his name? Crap. Josh. Yeah, it was Bruce, and that was really funny. So it was like a little callback to Bruce's comment. I was sat here thinking, you just really loved Land Before Time. No, I didn't actually have a crush on a pterodactyl. I was self-roasting myself for being old. And for apparently being in kindergarten at the same time as dinosaurs existing. Hi Pikachu, welcome in. That's what the joke was about. Kristen, it was funny. It was funny. It was just a little self-ban. Well, that clears that up, I guess. Thank you, Kieran. I was hoping you'd just think that I was, like, so hilarious. You're from around San Diego, so you've got the zoo. Love that, Utopia. You know, Kylie, that didn't even click for you, but when I said the pterodactyl thing... Wait, hold on. Please tell me there weren't a bunch of people that thought I was being serious about having a crush on a pterodactyl. I didn't, guys. I can't believe I'm having to say this. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Thank you for that very sincere laughter, Kieran. Pterodactyls do need love too. You're right, Kelsey. This episode of Spooks Hide and Seek is exciting as we slowly go through Nook Miles tickets. Disco Stan. Oh, disgusting. Oh, I like that, Razzie. That was funny. I don't know, seemed pretty authentic. Thank you, Hair. You stay away from that extinct creature. You guys are too much today. Disco Stan. Who are you shiny hunting for now, Kristen? Yesterday we pulled into a parking lot and I seen a Jeep that said Littlefoot on it, so I was so excited. Then asked Dorian if he knew who Littlefoot was and he got mad at me. Who's Littlefoot? A Wiggler outbreak? Oof, good luck. I still need a Wiggler. I got a... what's the other guy called? Is it Wog Trio or am I thinking of Dog Trio? I got that from an outbreak and I got that shiny. That was quite fun. But I still need a Wiggler. What? Who's Littlefoot? Kieran. He was offended. I asked him, like, of course he knows. Wait, what? Am I being trolled? I feel like I'm being trolled. This is a joke, right? You guys are trolling me. There's going to be a punchline. What's happening? A Littlefoot. I'm so confused. Hi Sarah, welcome in. Oh my gosh, Sarah, thank you. I actually went through and I favorited a bunch of pictures to send you yesterday and I completely forgot to send you them. And I forgot to breathe just then as well. I will do that straight after stream. I literally said the name of the movie before. No, I'm not kidding. I'm being genuine. Amber. Is it to do with hairspray? Thanks for having my back, Razzie. When times get hard. The only movie I can remember being mentioned is Hairspray. Oh, Land Before Time. Oh, I never watched Land Before Time. Isn't it sad? I think it's sad, right? I didn't want to cry, so I didn't watch it. Same reason that I didn't watch Bambi. Razzie, thank you so much for gifting that membership. Thank you for the member hype. You got Lily. Let's go. Let's get some hype in the chat for Razzie, guys. I also didn't watch Homeward Bound for the same reason. Like, I'm not watching these sad films, guys. I cry enough as it is. We can move on, Kieran. It's fine. Aren't you talking about the little pterodactyl from Land Before Time? Wait, is that who you thought I had a crush on? Because no, I just picked a dinosaur. A pterodactyl was the funniest one I could think of like that quickly. Thank you, Razzie. You're the best. Oh, gosh, Cheese is not happy. I've never seen Homeward Bound, no. I can't do it. I think I have an issue in general, like real talk for a second, guys. I am an empath, but like, not like quirky empath, you know? Like some people are like, I'm an empath, like basically saying they're a good person because of it. I'm over empathetic with people to my like detriment. And that includes even watching movies. I have issues, okay, guys? I should go see a therapist, but I'm just going to tell you guys here anyway. So I can't watch movies like that. There's 13 Land Before Time movies. The first one is sad, the rest aren't. I didn't even know that, Amber. I assumed it was just one movie. I cry all the time to the movie Titanic. Pikachu, that's one of the first movies that I watched that made me realise that I don't want to watch sad movies. Like, oh my gosh, when I tell you, when I watched that, I was probably too young to watch it anyway. I don't know what age it was, but I was very young. I think it was like when it first came out on VHS, because that's how old I am, okay, guys? After I watched the movie, I went up to the bathroom and I cried for like a solid hour in the bathroom. This is why I can't watch sad movies, guys. You're a huge Land Before Time fan. That doesn't surprise me at all, Amber, with your love for dinosaurs. Rose could have saved Jack, right? There was space for Jack on that door or whatever it was. Hi, Green Bean. Welcome in. Geech, welcome in too. How are you? Thank you for lurking. You don't have to answer that as you are lurking. I had to clip you asking who Littlefoot was, as if you didn't know. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys were brutal just then. It's like you were all part of the cool group and I wasn't. Yeah, hopefully we can get Cobb today. I hope so, Green Bean. Kelly, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Kelsey, thank you for lurking. The first movie that made me cry was Hunger Games. I was 15 or 16 already. I was hardcore. Then the floodgates opened. Now you cry at everything. I am a crier, guys. I am a crier. Those who know, I cry a lot. Rosie, thank you for lurking. Who have we got here? We have a mouse that we don't need. This just furthermore proves my question to Dorian. Some don't actually know who Littlefoot is, right? And Amber, please feel free to use me as an example with Dorian. This is why I asked you if you knew. Even Carly didn't know. You've got to go. Law, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you're good. I hope you don't get any more grief from your neighbour. Meeting till 5. I'm sorry. What a long meeting. That sucks. Do you know why he had to die? Because if Jack lived, he would have brought Rose down into a life of poverty and scheming, just like he did to get on that boat and swindle everyone on it. Jeez, that is a hot take. You were a bit older than me and I did watch them. Right. Yeah, I don't know what year it came out. It was like in the 90s, right, I think? Amber, are we the real ones? Me too. I cry pretty much all the time. Same. Oh, I like Fern Gully. I like Fern Gully. Thank you. I've seen that. That's not sad, right? I don't remember that being sad. Right? The Batty rap. Oops. Choose maybe not. Maybe Jack falling in love would change his heart. This is true. Maybe he would just live off of Rose's money. Although, you know she was getting cut off, right? She was going to be cut off from that money. And also, like, what was with the I'll never let go and then she lets go? Like, wouldn't it have been nice to, you know, be able to, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too morbid on here. But, like, why just let him sink to the bottom of the ocean? You know what I mean? I think all of the French girls, think of all the French girls he could have drawn if he survived. This is true. That portfolio would have been great. You've never seen it? I guess it's interesting to watch. if you're interested in like the story of it and what things were like at that time, I guess. Not yet, Rosie. No Ione yet. Thumbnail game getting better. Interesting, Larry. I love doing a thumbnail. You'll get the hang of it. She would have been cut off, cast out of high society. They would have had to beg for stale loaves of bread to survive, whilst trying to find a place to afford to live, while Jack swindled more people. You've really thought about this, Cheese. It's just so long. That's why I haven't... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Just realised the company I'm in right now. But I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, or The Hobbit, or any of those movies. Partially because they are so long. Jack and Rose could have got married, but they didn't. I got married though. Kieran, this joke is killing me. It's great, right? It's not a joke though, guys. Kieran is actually married. Still nowhere close to where I want to be, but I'm still proud of this one. Love it. You'll get there, Larry. Kieran. Please don't judge me. And they would have thought all the time, and you know it, she would have then eventually left him to go live her posh old life because she would not be with a sewer rat or sewer rate. Well, yes, I'm sure it wouldn't have ended happily, but they would have both still been alive, which would have been nice, I guess. Tragic love stories are the most emotional ones. One of the most tragic love stories, and it's a movie that I really love, is Moulin Rouge. Ewan McGregor. My goodness, I love Ewan McGregor so much. But that's such a good movie. Nightbot got that one, Cheese. Hey Asta, welcome in. How are you? Was that a blue bunny? I didn't properly look at it. It was. We don't need that. Hey Chris, how are you? So good to see you. I can't believe you were about to write my name, or you did write my name in lowercase. That's weird. Yeah, I love Moulin Rouge. Amber, that was 100% Dorian, wasn't it? What did Amber say? Actually, I bet Jack would have conned Rose into holding up a door in the water so he could live. I guess she dodged a bullet. But she's just like floating underneath because he's like emotionally scammed her into doing it. Could you imagine? You're working. Well, thank you so much for popping in on your work time. It means a lot, Chris. I hope you're good. I'm chilling playing Minecraft right now. How are you? I'm good, thank you, Asta. Enjoying hanging out with you guys a lot. Pikachu, thank you for lurking. I'm still mad McGregor wasn't nominated for an Oscar. I love Ewan McGregor. Like, I love everything he does. He's just great. And he's great in real life as well, like off screen. It was his turn to get warm. Could you imagine? Take it in turns and then he just leaves her there. Thanks for lurking, her. What's with the eyes? What you looking at, Kristen? Is that Cranston? We don't need Cranston. Just a little reminder, guys, please do like this stream if you haven't. There are still so many of you here, which is amazing. Shout out to everyone who is lurking right now, doing whatever it is that they're doing to get through the day, but having me on in the background. It means a lot. Sheba, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Let's all agree, Kate Winslet, hubba hubba. I do like Kate Winslet. She's okay. Like, I wouldn't say she's like one of my favorite actresses, but you know, she does a good job of making us Brits look good. Let's go, Kristen. You are on a roll today. What are you going to do now? Are you going to carry on shiny hunting or do something else? Did you say you needed just one more, right? Or two? Speaking of young DiCaprio though, Romeo and Juliet, I love that movie. I was big into Shakespeare when I was younger. And Baz Luhrmann is like one of my favourite directors. He did Moulin Rouge as well. Yeah, I really like Baz Luhrmann. And oh my gosh, I'm still obsessed with Romeo and Juliet. It's such a good movie. But Baz Luhrmann did the new Elvis movie. I don't know if you guys watched it. I actually liked it, but I think I only liked it because I love how Baz Luhrmann makes movies. Yeah, the aesthetic is just so great. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. It's so lovely to have you back in chat, Sheba. I hope you've been good. Why is Wug Trio? That's it. Shiny so opposite of Wiglets. This is true. It was also a bit annoying that Wug Trio's rock doesn't change colour. That would have helped. We don't need static. You're also a Shakespeare nerd? Love that. But yeah, if you guys like the aesthetic of Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, I would recommend watching the new Elvis movie. It's like a pretty movie to watch, you know? I'm not like the biggest Elvis fan, but I'm also not the biggest fan of the guy that played Elvis. But the movie itself, it's pretty stunning. Isn't it because the not shiny ones also flip? Busy with your new job at Disney. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, Sheba. How exciting for you. I spent some time, Sheba, trapped in the world of like Disney YouTubers, like people that went to is there like an academy at Disney or something? It looked a lot of fun. And guys, I've said this before, I literally think I have spent a period of time being obsessed over every niche, sub-genre that exists on YouTube, and that was one of them. You loved Rocket Man? That was good. I liked Rocket Man. We had one of Taron Egerton's, probably pronounced that wrong, songs on when we signed the marriage book. Not that I wanted to bring up being married again. That's so funny. Rocket Man was good. I also liked We Will Rock You. No, not We Will Rock You, Bohemian Rhapsody. That's what it was called, right? I'm a huge Queen fan. Love Freddie Mercury so much. Just such an icon. Don't think I've ever said that on stream before, but I love Queen. And yeah, Rocket Man was so well done. Wait. Okay, I was confused because I thought we wanted this rat, but we clearly don't. Or mouse, sorry. You love Queen? Me too, Kristen. It makes seeing him one last time before the end of him touring so magical. Did you see him recently, or are you going to see him? Love some Elton John. You got to see Elton John during his farewell tour? That's so cool, Utopia. He's pretty iconic. I have a really cringy story to tell you guys, and it's only going to be cringy to the viewers who are over a certain age. But it's so funny, and I feel like it's kind of me, so I'm going to tell you anyway. But I've liked Queen for the longest time. My dad was a huge Queen fan, and I've just always had it on all the time since before I can remember. And one of my first crushes, it wasn't my first crush, it wasn't a pterodactyl, guys. Oh my gosh, this is cringe. One of my first crushes, hey Nora, welcome in, was Brian May. And this is how young I was, right? Okay, one of my reasonings for having a crush on Brian May is because I thought it would be cool to marry him and be called Carly May May. And I just said that on the internet for all of you guys. But yeah, I had a crush on Brian May, guys, when I was I don't know, 7, 8. That's my confession for the day. I wanted to be Carly May May. It would have been great. Yo, Carly May May raid, right? Exactly. Things could have been so much different. I had a plan, it's true. Well, okay, why are you saying well, Kieran? Also, I'm hoping, guys, that Razzie didn't hear that. Because I feel like that's ammunition. And he hasn't said anything, so fingers crossed he didn't hear that story. I love you too, Kristen. Oh, it might just be you. The music seems quiet. I did turn it down for a louder song. Let me turn it back up. Thank you, Rosie. One of the best concerts I've ever seen, hands down, was that Elton John cheese. I will talk about class act. He had COVID 2 days before his Nashville performance and he still came out to play and rocked out hard. He is a grafter. He's a hard worker, that Elton John. One of your best friends in elementary school's first crush was Bowie. I love that. Apparently the guy that crossbred peppers to make the Carolina Reaper has managed to crossbreed a pepper 3 times hotter than the Reaper. I love myself some spicy food, Larry. I do not think I will be trying that one though. He 100% heard it. He's probably busy, right? I'm just going to pretend he didn't know. He's always listening. Which is the best. He's just the best human being, like, on the planet. But also, that was ammunition. For sure. Everyone looking out for Razzie, like, right? Gonna lurk and get ready for work at the Magic Kingdom. That's so cool, Shiva. I hope it's as magical as I imagine that it is. And I hope you have a great day at work. We do not need that squirrel. What are best friends for, if not to collect stories to bring up later? This is very true. This is very, very true, Utopia. Hasn't Bowie himself said his name David Bowie, like bow tie? I mean, maybe, Maddie. I'm not too, like, on top of stuff like that. I pronounce a lot of things wrong. Go get a Casey dog? What's a Casey dog? Is it food? Sounds like some kind of hot dog. Sounds good. Also, stop by Main Street Sweet and grab me a cookie and one of those candy apples. Oh my gosh. I've heard people say that Disney food is overrated and very expensive, right? There are 2 things that I want to try more than anything, and they both come from Disney. One of them is the candy apples, the caramel apples. They look insane. And the second thing is Dole Whip. Like, I really need to try some Dole Whip. It looks like the most amazing thing on the planet. It's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party tonight. I love it when Disney go all Halloween. That's so cool. Summer, welcome in. How are you today? I've never been to Disney, but I watched those Everything I Ate at Disney. Me too, Esther. On TikTok. Mine was on YouTube. This was another niche moment of my life. I've never... Oh, I read that already. Carly, Pog Juice. Pog Juice will change your life. What's Pog Juice? Oh my gosh, I've not heard of this. Is it better than Dole Whip? You're having a good day? I'd love to hear that. Okay. We don't need you. When we ate at Ohana, I probs drank a gallon. It's juice that pogs. Yeah, but what is it? What's it like? What's it taste like? What flavor is it? What, like, texture is it? Okay, that sounds amazing. Guava's like my favorite fruit, one of them. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. Oh my gosh. Is it like an ice drink? I think I need to watch a tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this carbink hunt. Where are you hunting at, Utopia? There is a little secret cave that you can go to. Unless it's an outbreak. I have my shiny carbink, so I can try and help you a little bit if you want some help. What you working on today? We are villager hunting on my spooky Christmas Halloween island. We are almost done. We only have 2 villagers left to find. We're just working our way through a bunch of tickets today to try and find one of them. And yeah, just chilling out, having a lot of fun with you guys today. Perfectly sweet but balanced with a hint of tart to make it delicious. Oh my gosh, it sounds incredible. I think I'm in the cave, the one by the crystal pool. So it's like a hidden cave. So if you go up to the top of where the crystal pool is, where that opening is, if you slowly make your way down by using all of the ledges, you'll notice that one of them is actually like a little cave, and you go through there. So don't fall all the way down, just slowly go down and just zoom the camera around as you go down, and you'll see a little cave that you have to go in. And if you have an outbreak, there'll be a bunch in there. If you have a sandwich, there'll be a bunch in there. I can't remember what sandwich it was. Someone in the chat can probably help you with the type. And then there's a little trick to reset the spawns as well. I don't know that I checked that villager. Dole Whip is great, I will agree, but Pog Juice is a whole vibe. I want to try both now. That's the 3rd Disney thing I need to add to the list. But those apples. Also, I just want a Mickey pretzel as well, because I just love soft pretzels. But I feel like that's probably quite standard, right? I'm here because of Amber, and I have to say, you not knowing the Land Before Time has set her off. Oh gosh, Dorian, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to watch it now just for Amber. I'm going to watch it, and when it gets to the sad bit, I'm going to send her a voice note of me, like, hysterically crying. Yeah, I think that's it then, Utopia. So what are you doing? Do you have an outbreak? Oh, you need to roll for an outbreak. You're only getting a couple of spawns. Yeah, you'll need to get an outbreak if you're not making a sandwich. But also there is a trick to it. If you picnic reset in there, there is a spot, I think, where you can. They won't respawn until you go right to the back of the cave, like where the entrance is. So I guess the front of the cave. You have to go right to the edge, to the point where you nearly fall off. And then if you walk back, you'll see they've all spawned again. Do another picnic reset, walk all the way to the back of the cave. I keep saying back, I mean front. And you just keep doing that, and they should show up. The churros do look good. I do like a churro. And they're so big as well. Please do. I just got chewed out. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to, Dorian. For your sake, I will. It's your anniversary and I have just triggered Amber like that. I am so sorry. How goes the hunt? It goes good. I'm going to do a ticket check in a second. See how many tickets we've done. Coats on the bus. Paul Miles. We have done, wow, we've done 42 tickets. It's quite a few tickets, more than I thought we would have done. I do have a sandwich. It's a humongo because Carbink the Great would be funny to you. That would be good. But yeah, without an outbreak, you're not going to get the encounter power from the humongo one. So you could try and reset. I think I got an outbreak. Or maybe I just used an encounter sandwich. I think I just used an encounter sandwich. But what I would do is, if you haven't saved and you have the herba, Utopia, I would reset the sandwich, make an encounter sandwich, get the outbreak with the encounter sandwich, and then do a humongo sandwich to work on the outbreak. That's what I would do. Currently trying to recover from the wide, and she said, the wide? She said she watched the second one too. What, Dorian? Have I ever watched Milo and Otis? I haven't. The movie with the orange tabby and the pug? No, I don't think I have. Oh my god, wife? Hold on, let me reread that. Currently trying to recover from the wife, and she said watch the second one too. Okay, I will. I'll watch the second one too. Apparently, it's only the first one that's sad, so I'll get through the first one. then I'll do the second one knowing that it's not going to be sad. Larry. Oh wait, I didn't even think of it like that, Larry. My goodness. You too. That's how my orange tabby Milo got his name. That's so cool. Time to re-roll. I do also need a Phoebus outbreak and another antique sinister outbreak. So a few targets at least. It's always good to have a few. Because yeah, when it's just the one, it can be a bit tedious trying to re-roll all the time. It's such a sweet movie. I need to start making a list of all of these game recommendations, these movie recommendations, anime, TV programs. There's so much. Like, it's funny to me, I guess, because it's not like I started this YouTube channel a year ago and that was like the first time I was on YouTube. Like, since YouTube came out, pretty much, it kind of replaced most things, like content wise. Like, I'd watch like the odd like series I was excited about on Netflix and stuff. I'd watch movies I was excited about, but most of my time, for a very long time, has been taken up by YouTube. The cool thing now is, it's just so much more human, right? Because I get like a two-way interaction. It's not just me watching other people. And it's like the coolest thing ever because YouTube has been such a huge part of my life on the other end for like the longest time I can remember, since I was a teenager. Carly, I'm at a Duskull outbreak and my Mew keeps knocking out the poor Mimikyus that are in the way. Oh no, Kristen. Mills, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Still no excuse not to have seen Land Before Time. This is true. YouTube wasn't around when that movie came out. But guys, what if I watch it and I don't like it? I might like... Oh my gosh, what if Amber doesn't want to be friends with me anymore? Oops. It's so true, Sheba. It really is. It's no secret that I have myself some social anxiety. And it is nice to have this. And I've met some amazing friends. And not only are they just like amazing friends, but so many of you guys have so much in common with me. And I'm not just talking about like the things we like the games we play, the music we listen to, but just like what we've been through, you know, what we like, who we are as people. And it's just kind of cool. I've like found my group of people, you know, all of you guys. It's just nice to be like not the odd one out, to be amongst a group of people that get me and I get them. It's great. I'm glad you're good, Mills. Zlatan. I know, Amber, I'm just kidding. I'm always going to be your friend. You can't get rid of me. I can't get rid of you, and I love that. I think the saddest part of them now is knowing what happened to Duckies. I have no idea, but I'm sure that will make sense to me. Oh my gosh, Bruce is here, guys. Big Bruce, how are you today? You've missed some things. I hope you're well. Always good to see you. I've met people from all over the world that I would have never met, right? Right, Sheba? It's insane. The internet is a horrible place, but it's also one of the best places ever because it brings people together. Theo, hello, welcome in. Voice actor? Okay. Oh, okay, voice actor, thank you. Thank you. Not forgiving you for that Chelsea comment yesterday. I'm so sorry, Big Bruce. It was a low blow. I should have known better. I was desperate, okay. But yeah, I need to make a note of all of these recommendations. I went off on a tangent there, guys. And maybe get around to starting to watch some of them. As low as Chelsea's position in the league table? Kieran. Tell Chelsea to get good. Oh no. Big Bruce, I just want to say, this wasn't me initiating any of this. You mentioned the C word and you brought out the football fans. Took me a while to think about what to call them then, but we'll go with football fans. You think I'd love Ducky? See, Kristen doesn't know who Ducky is. Oh, Big Bruce, please don't do the sad face. I'm a sucker for that emoji. Especially the one with the tears in the eyes. Oh, it's the character from Land Before Time. Kristen, have you seen Land Before Time? You were keeping very quiet there, Kristen, actually. Does this mean you haven't seen it either? Bishop outbreak, temporarily abandoning other hunts. Love that. Love that you found that. You go get yourself that bishop. Is it just one that you need? Can it only be one? Airy, hello. Welcome back. Guys, everyone stare at Eevee Queen in the chat. It's not just me, okay? And I'll have you know that Eevee Queen is the same age as me. Sorry to out you there, Kristen. It could just be an age thing. Dorian was shocked I asked him. I know, Amber. Thank you, Airy, for staring at the Eevee Queen. Oh, it's Davey. I love Davey. Don't even watch the sport, but they're one of the few clubs I know, and even I know they're not good. Oof, Larry. Technically, I need one for the living decks, but I also want a jumbo, I think, or teensy maybe. That might be funny. I have been enjoying trying to go for like jumbo. I don't have any jumbo marked Pokemon or teensy ones, but it's been kind of fun. I feel like that's been everyone's natural progression, right? I mean, I still have shinies left to get for my shiny living decks, and I don't really care about the size of them. But there have been some Pokemon that I've been like trying to get jumbos for. I still have my Gengar outbreak. I would love a jumbo Gengar. And yeah, I feel like that's how people are finding like more life in the game. Just waiting for DLC Part 2 to come out. We're having to do this. Like people like Chem Nation. I've been having a lot of fun watching Chem Nation hunt for specific marked Pokemon. Like just little ways to make the game a bit more exciting, right? You've got 3 jumbo now. The one I got last night in Amber and Dorian's stream was crazy. What was it, Utopia? Also, congrats to Amber for winning the race last night. I'm so sad I missed it. Well, I missed some of it. Are we being raided by the wonderful Paulie? Welcome in, Paulie. Nick's Pokédex, welcome in. Hopi, welcome in. Thank you for being here, guys. Paulie, how are you? Thank you so much for that raid. What were you streaming? What were you up to? Can we please... Oh, thank you. Thank you for that link drop, guys. Go sub to Paulie if you haven't yet. Welcome in, guys. We are just currently working on our spooky Halloween island at the moment. Trying to find the last 2 villages that we need, Cobb and Coco. Please do feel free to stick around if you'd like. Very chill vibes here. Paulie knows all the chill vibes. And we're talking about a whole bunch of things at the moment. Thank you so much, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I love seeing all the little raid emojis when we get raided. It's so much fun. You think the command is wrong? It should still work. Let me check. I know you've changed. Oh, no, it doesn't. So that needs to be updated. So Kristen's one should work. Use Kristen's one, guys. And then we'll get that command updated for you. I know. I really like it. It's probably one of the favourite emotes that I did myself. Is the little raid one. We opened some cards and did some Dynamax adventures. Any shinies? Anyone get any? Hey, I meant to ask you, but I keep forgetting. Are you jumping back into DAs at any time? I will be eventually. Eventually? Wow. I will be eventually. I don't know when. Like, I haven't, like, thought about it to that point. But yeah, I still want to get Mewtwo. I want to do some other DAs. CeeLo, thank you for coming in on that poorly raid. But yeah, why do you ask? I'm intrigued. Sage emote when? She did have one. My old lurk emote was Sage. Technically, I mean, she has the... Oh no, did I not have that up anymore? I could put that up. I just put Team Besties up as a placeholder. I still have the little heart with Binks and Sage. I'm going to have to put that back up. If you need help getting ore, definitely join me in the other VMods. We've been grinding some. I love that. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about all of that stuff because I think I am very low on ore. Oh, we don't need that. You could use another legendary. Wait, I forgot about that. You had insane luck. But no, yeah, it's definitely something that I enjoy. I enjoy doing it with Razzie. So yeah, I'm sure we'll bring that back at some point. Paulie, thank you so much for the 7-month flex. You're amazing. Thank you for that raid. Let's get some hype in the chat for Paulie, guys. I desperately need ore and love balls, and you've been working your butt off. Well, good for you. There's a lot of background work that needs to go into these things. Thank you for the hype, guys. Hype emojis. Thank you, Big Bruce. Oh, the song ended. I want to go back to DAs, but trying to get this dumb Regice out of the way first. 2,300 checks in. That's insane. When I hear you guys doing like hunts like that, it terrifies me. I don't know if I have the patience. Resetting in that game sucks because you have to use core? Cough up ore to the scientist, and it's so dumb. It really is. Very dumb. DAs are oh so epic. Yeah, I feel like we have like, well, myself specifically, I have a bunch of like newer people in the community, like yourself, Bruce, who play DAs. Thanks for the HNC there, Larry. Who do DAs. So it would be really fun to do a DA stream soon and maybe get some new people in to play along. But yeah, we did a bunch of Mewtwo DAs. It's always me and Razzie that do it because I don't know what I'm doing, so I rely a lot on Razzie's expertise to tell me what to do. You can't take this, Law. Can you hear me? Do you have audio? I'm sorry. Can't hear. I knew she wouldn't be able to. Let's give Law some hugs. She's struggling in a meeting that could probably have been a couple of emails. Probably could have been a couple of emails. But no, it's like a 3-hour meeting. What was I saying? Oh, about DAs. They are fun. I think Razzie still has a god path for Mewtwo, which is good, I think. It's been a while. I don't even know how long the last one was. How long ago it was. Isn't that every meeting? This is very true, Larry. Thank you, Kiki. Do you love me? Yeah, hopefully it does, Bruce. Meetings kind of suck. We do not need the little panda. I'll be hunting down a god path for Giratina very soon. Good luck, Kristen. Good luck. Why is it dark? Queen V, hello, welcome in. How are you? Why is it dark? That's the question. I hope you're good, Queen V. Can we get a Queen V link drop, please, guys? I need to try DAs, but it will be so annoying. Why do you think it would be annoying? I was actually quite scared to do DAs to start off with. I enjoyed watching my friends do them. But as long as you have someone who kind of knows what they're doing, it's fun. And it's also fun, I feel like, to do them on people's streams, like my streams. Razzy's done DAs before, Evie Queen does DAs. It's fun to join those to start off with if you're not sure, because there's usually always someone who can help you, like Rianne as well. Like Berto helps Kristen a lot. There's always someone to talk you through exactly what to do until you get a bit more confident. So that's a good tip. Try and find someone who's streaming a DA and they can talk you through everything, help you get to grips with things. You got it right. Let's go, Kristen. Exactly, Kristen. Yeah, because it can go wrong. It can definitely go wrong. For sure. I don't know I do not have someone who knows what they're doing. I also am not the one who knows. My friends aren't shiny hunting types. Do you have online? Because I would suggest, Utopia, that you stick around in the community. There's usually someone doing a DA. And they can definitely, you can pop in, you can join it. Manifesting Coco, thank you so much, Queen V. My pride and joy from DAs is my shiny Rayquaza. Love that. I have 2 shinies from DAs. Sandygast and the crab thing that looks like it has a rock on its back. They're my 2 DA shinies from trying to get Mewtwo. I can't remember what that Pokemon is called. Crustle, that's it. It's Crustle. Yeah, that was a fun little shiny to get. Oh, that's true. Utopia, I was very scared of that, but as long as you listen, it's usually hosted by someone who knows what they're talking about. Most of the time it's a god path, so they know exactly who you have to pick, what moves to do, and they'll talk you through it till you get a bit more confident. Well, it's a crab, but you know. I know what you mean. You got a shiny Flygon in a DA last night with Oski, Ree, and Berto. I wasn't using love balls, so I can save them. I was swearing up a freaking wall. That's so frustrating. That's got to be such a tough decision to make. Do I catch it in a love ball? Do I not? I guess it makes sense to like save the love balls for streams though as well. Lauren. You want a Flygon, Kieran? Kieran, I don't know if I've asked you this before, but how do you, like, what balls do you use to catch your shinies? Do you pick specific ones for each shiny? Or do you have, like, a favourite that you use? It sucks. Why can't they just let us buy all the dang balls? I know. It's such a tough ball to get hold of. Wow. You got a dolphin today. Let's go, Amber. You put it in a moon ball. Oh my gosh. What a great ball for it. Why did they choose to use balls? Why not pocketbooks or boxes? True. A pocketbook? What's a pocketbook? Quick Balls and Scarlet. Hold on a minute, Kieran. Quick Balls and Scarlet, I tend to use... Oh, DAs you use Premier Balls, but I've got the Reggie in Ultra Balls just because I used others. You're a Quick Ball guy? That's made me so happy. I thought you were going to be like, I only use luxury balls or something like that. But I love that. Why was that so funny? Stop, Amber. Sword shield. Are you going to carry/throw 6 pocketbooks? That's a good point, Larry. Oh, of course. Your foot hurt? What happened, Queen V? Ew. Look, Big Bruce, I know you're not a fan of quick balls. I admit I went online and got some extra moon balls for your lichen rocks. Nothing wrong with that, Utopia. Today sometime, I want to get my eggs going. Also, thank you, Lion Spear. What happened? What did I miss? Oh, the dolphin. You haven't had a Nana who carried... Oh, a Nana. I'm so glad she can't hear me right now. You haven't had a Nana who carried a pocketbook and it shows, Larry. Oh my gosh, I am so glad she does not have audio right now. You have no interest in false swiping and putting them to sleep, right? Kieran. I mean, true. That's part of the reason why I use quick balls. I feel like it does just make my life, like, generally easier. Naru, hello, welcome in. How are you today? You slipped last night off your new bed? Oh my gosh, Queen V, I hope you're okay. There we go. Laura's just, you know, she's happy. She's singing along. She has no idea that I just called her Nana and Nana. It's all good. They carried theirs so full they couldn't throw it. Who do we have on this island today? We have Tipper. We do not need Tipper. How are you, Naru? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Hydration check, guys. Thank you so much for being here. How many shinies am I up to now, Kristen? You asked me that a couple of days ago and I said I was going to count and I forgot. I don't, somewhere around, if I include the DLC shinies that I have, I'm probably around the 350 mark, I want to say. Around that, but yeah, I'm going to have to recount. It's one of the things I have to keep remembering. I'm tired of this grandpa. What is happening? The chaos. You did, but I didn't tell you, so it makes sense that you like asked me again. Don't feel bad. So I didn't tell you then, and I forgot. So ask me again next time. I will try and remember. Sorry for the long pause. I legit just had the funniest sounding / feeling sneeze ever and proceeded to laugh for the next 5 minutes. I love you, Amber. You're such a goofball. Emma, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Good to see you. I just realised something. Hold on. I have to be careful. I didn't turn down the volume on my phone. Ask tomorrow, do it. Ask me every day until I remember and count. You do have the best of times, Amber. You fell asleep? No, we actually haven't seen Ione yet. Lady Orlean, thank you so much for being here for so long. Good luck finding a dreamy. Have a great stream and a great day, evening, night, everyone. Same goes to you, Lady Orlean. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm sure we'll see you soon. Oh, let's go. Got distracted. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here. I meant to ask, who gifted you a membership? Oh my gosh, the question. Who was it? Oh, that's going to annoy me. I should have remembered. I was just so shocked that you were gifted. I cannot remember. I'm going to have to go back and check. Rosie. That's a weird way to spell my phone died. My goodness. My phone didn't die, dude. I fell asleep. Poor Rosie. How are you finding things, Rosie, with Razzie being so nice to you at the moment? Does it feel weird? How are you feeling about his impending birthday on the 28th? No, I don't think they do, Cheese. They tell you what stream it was in, but I don't think they tell you who it was that gifted. So you'd have to go back. I don't think it timestamps it either. So you'd have to go like back through the whole stream to see. Was it Sarah? It could have been Sarah. I feel like it might have been Larry. I can't remember. My memory is just not that great. You've got to go. Thanks for popping in, Emma. Enjoy the rest of your day. I mean, there are so many amazing, generous people in this community. It's genuinely hard to keep track of who gives who, which is insane. Like, I can remember getting memberships, like 10 months ago now. And, just being like I knew I had a close group of, like, little friends. They're not little. A little group of friends. That's what I meant to say. Who would become members and stuff. I didn't think it would be this crazy. I didn't think there'd be so many generous people in the community just showing support and love to this channel, and it means a lot. Like, what a problem to have so many people gifting that you don't know who gifted who. Like, that's insane. I love you guys so much. You're just the best community. Are you off, Amber? I don't think so. I feel like someone else is using Razzie's account. Razzie is never nice to me. Who knows? Maybe there is an imposter. Maybe there is an imposter, guys. But just Rosie, as someone who knows Razzie fairly well, enjoy it while it lasts. Among Us? Among Us. Airy. There might be an imposter among us. Razzie was mean to me once. I haven't looked at him the same since. I still remember the box incident, Kieran. I still remember that day. I don't even think you'd known him very long at that point. Oh, that's cute. That was funny though. He's a funny guy, that Razzie. Did it prepare you for marriage? Poor Kieran. You know, the one you're in. Sometimes. Oh, it was Donkey, Larry. You're so right. It was Donkey Bomb that gifted you, Rosie. So if they pop in, I know Donkey does a lot of lurking on the channel. But yeah, if he pops back in, that's who you have to thank for that membership. Thank you for checking, Larry. Not Donkey Kong, no. Rosie. Why did that make me laugh so much? Not Donkey Kong. Actually, I think I have, let me post their link. I've got a command for them. This is who gifted you, Rosie. Hopefully it works. I think it's Donkey. It's not working. This is awkward. Is it just Donkey Bon? I'm sure I had a command. Shout out. I give up. It couldn't be me, cheese. Ah. That's where I was getting the E sound at the end. Why is that not working? Do I not have a command? I'm sure I did. Is it not Donkey Bon? Am I being really stupid? If you're out there, if you're lurking today, please come into chat. Hey Clocky, welcome in. How are you? Twi's here too. Hey Twi. Can we get a Clocky link drop and a Twilight's link drop, please and thank you. How are you both? Canadian, hello, welcome in. How are you? You've got the Donkey Kong rap stuck in your head now? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Thank you for those link drops, guys. Go sub to my friends. They're pretty great people. I bet Twi remembers the command. Probably. I think Twi was here yesterday. We have a command for Donkey Bon, right? I thought it was donkey, but it didn't work. Maybe I don't have one, but I thought I did. I'm sure Razzie made it. Don't know. Oh my gosh, we've had so many of these anteaters. No, not Donkey Kong. Tickets have we done? I need to check something, but I didn't turn this down. I'm going to turn my microphone off for like a second. I'm back. You can hear me now. I just didn't want to play something else in the background. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, which isn't good. I have been sneezing all day and I really hope I'm not getting sick. There we go. Ticket check. Okay, we have 40 tickets left. I don't think I'm going to go to the 40 tickets. Hopefully we get... I keep wanting to say the shiny. Hopefully we get the villager. But I think I might just do 10 more tickets. And then, yeah, if we don't find this villager in the next 10 tickets, I think we are going to be doing another villager hunt tomorrow. We will just continue this hunt. And then I'm going to have Thursday off. And then Friday, I am so excited about. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you get Ione, you got the shiny. True. Ione does kind of shine and sparkle a little bit, Rosie. Thank you for blessing me, Kristen. Shiny villager, imagine. Like it's not hard enough for me to find just a normal one. They add shinies. Nope. So yeah, we'll carry this on. I mean, hopefully we get a villager tomorrow. If we don't get one today. Then next week we'll go back to some building. We'll go back to doing some building work on the island, get a few more areas done. I have done a little bit off stream, and there is a little bit more that I want to do off stream. Just working on just extending some of the areas that we've already done on stream. The great thing about this is I'm not feeling my usual pressure. When I do Halloween islands, I usually like to get them done for Halloween. However, this is a Halloween/Christmas island, so I feel like I can take this on until the end of the year, which takes a weight off the shoulders, which is good. So we're kind of taking our time with this, but yeah, we'll go back to some builds next week. Other than that, I haven't really thought much about what we're doing next week. I think I might try and squeeze in a dream address stream. We haven't done one of those for a while, so that will be fun. You didn't intend to keep Amy, but then she glows. She got you with that glow, Utopia. So I went back to try and find the command, and Twi just straight up dropped the link, no command. Maybe we just don't have one then. Okay, I'm going to have to make one. Larry, you're just on top of it today. Thank you so much for doing all of that extra work. Crisoween Island. I love that, Rosie. A Nightmare Before Christmas Island. Yeah, so I am loosely basing it on A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not going to be like too directly related to the movie, just because that just limits things, makes it a bit more challenging. But yeah, definitely heavily inspired by A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's going to be mostly spooky, because I feel like that movie is, you know, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, A Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie. Like, I can see watching it at Christmas time if you wanted to, no problem. But for me, it's a Halloween movie. And I feel like it's mostly Halloween, right? There's the Christmas aspect, but they bring a lot of the spookiness to the Christmas aspect of it. So it's going to mostly be spooky with some Christmas stuff thrown in. In the spirit of more than literally themed on a movie. Oh, sorry. In the spirit of more than literally themed. Exactly, Utopia, you get it. I am going to do some things that are kind of directly from the movie. I found some really cool like custom codes for, you know, the trees in the forest. Like each tree is a different holiday. I found some cool custom codes I want to play around with. But yeah, it's going to be very loosely based on it. I thought you were about to say it was a scary movie. Terrifying. No, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad that I would think A Nightmare Before Christmas is too scary. I do think it's a Christmas movie, but I watch it twice instead. Like, it's both, right? I feel like it's perfect marketing, right? You can watch it at Halloween, and you can also watch it at Christmas. So basically from October through to January, you can watch that movie. I feel like we had this conversation on one of Nick's streams, Shiny's stream. Did he look up when it was released in the theatres? I think he did, and I think it was... Or was that just Die Hard? I don't remember. But I think it was released around Christmas time, if I'm not mistaken, or Thanksgiving. I can't remember. So I think it was kind of marketed as more of a Christmas movie. Not sure on the lack of command. He did the same for Ember, and I'm pretty sure she has a command. She does. I'll have to look it up. I can just look it up on Nightbot, and I can create one if I need to. But I thought we had one. It's just a perfect movie. It is a good movie. Gatekeeping movies. Shake my head. Gonna watch it in June. More power to you, Big Bruce. You watch your movies whenever you want. Pretty sure I could watch Hocus Pocus at any time of the year and enjoy it. I love Hocus Pocus. It's probably my favourite Halloween movie. It's Bud! So you know what we have to do, guys. But yeah, it's probably one of my favourites just for the nostalgia, right? It's such a good movie, right, Big Bruce? That's why my cat's called Binks, after Thackeray Binks. We watched Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time last year. Meh. Interesting, Karen. See, I like it. I like the art style of it. I think it's like dark and like cool, but it's definitely not my favourite like Halloween movie at all. But it has such a huge like cult following, and like I said, I like the art style, so it felt like a natural thing to do. But it is fun. I like it. Tim Burton's cool. Speaking of multi-holiday movies, October 13th, 1993. It's pretty old, the movie now. Hocus Pocus is so good, right, Kristen? You just watched it. What did you think of it, Utopia? See, I don't know if Hocus Pocus would be as good to people watching it now. Like, there's just something... A lot of what I adore about Hocus Pocus is how it makes me feel. Like, the nostalgia part of it. It got lost. It's got a lot of nostalgia, right? I mean, Airy, I feel like you typed that as a joke, but yeah, pretty much. Nightmare Before Christmas is pretty much one of the scariest movies I can handle. I galaxy brained myself and made it take longer than necessary. Oh, Maddie beat you to it? Oh, the date. Back in our day, right, Big Bruce? You've seen Hocus Pocus a million times, still love it. I love it too, Utopia. Oh, when you said you just watched it, you didn't mean for the first time. I get you. I thought you meant for the first time. But you mean you literally just watched it. I read it as a tease, but I had a feeling it was true. I mean, it pretty much is. I have watched some scary movies. I don't enjoy them, so I don't know why I would put myself through that to not enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't watch them. Checks out. Thanks, Twy. I'm not a big fan. I'm not big on scary movies either, which is wild when considering that's been the bassist for Ice Nine's last 2 albums. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm not huge on them. It's also not very good for my anxiety. I do this thing. It's a bit of a coping mechanism, I guess, but I'm going to assume that it's annoying to people. Like, I have annoyed people in the past. Like, my sister, for example, hates when I do this. If I'm watching a new movie and it starts to get, like, I start to get that anxious feeling, which happens a lot when I watch movies, I have to Google how the movie ends. And I will read through the plot, like the synopsis of the movie, all the way through, figure out what happens, and then I'll be fine. I can watch the movie. So I basically have to give myself spoilers. Hey, Smoxy. I have to give myself spoilers for a movie to enjoy the movie, which I feel like is very counterproductive and very much different to how other people do things. But it really, really helps. I don't know why I like scary movies. They don't scare me, so what's the point? Yet you enjoy them. Well, there you go. You enjoy them. You're the same, Maddie. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Big Bruce. I'm not that evil. I do not read them out loud. I think it annoys my sister because she wants to experience the movie with me, you know. And if I already know what's going to happen, I'm probably not going to react in the same way or react at the same time she reacts and stuff. So I get it, but I would rather just know what's going to happen and then I can enjoy the movie for what it is. That's wild, to be honest. I get the feeling, but I feel like that's half the fun of watching them, which, yeah, I guess it is. Larry, that's the point, right? Movies are supposed to make you feel something. And if it's like a scary movie, it's going to be anxiety. That's part of it. I just don't like that feeling. Exactly, Utopia. I can't watch scary movies at all. My heart goes boom, boom. Oh no, Big Bruce. How many more tickets do we have? Just 3 more tickets. I'm only going to do 3 more tickets, guys. Then we're going to see if there is somewhere we can go for a nice little raid. I'm going to try not to leave you to your own devices today. There's a whole bunch of you. So I think we could do a pretty powerful raid today if you guys stick around. But you never know, we could get this Dreamy. We could get Coco. Fingers crossed. Kelsey, welcome back. And Sarah, welcome back. You both came in at the same time. I hope you've been having a good break, whatever you've been up to. I'll say this though, if I'm watching a horror movie, the second I see a dog, Airy, not just a horror movie, any movie, I feel like I have this paranoia that if a movie focuses on a pet, something bad is going to happen to that pet. So I also, do you use doesthedogdie.com? I think it is. That's the website that I use because it's good, because you can do it spoiler free if you want. But yeah, I need to use that website because I have to check. I can't watch a movie where that happens. It's usually worse than if something happens to a human being, which is awful to say, but it just gets me. I used to be a horror fanatic until this one night a long time ago. I was sleepwalking. Apparently I was screaming your head off saying monsters are going to get you. Oh my goodness, Pikachu. They're too spoopy. I don't like them either, Kelsey, because they're too spoopy. Oh no, Carly, I cannot watch dog movies like Marley and Me, etc. You use the same site. Eri, I watched Marley and Me, and when I tell you I was in tears for the longest time afterwards. See, this is the issue. Oh, it's Teddy. This is the issue with me. And I don't know if this is normal. I feel like the normal thing to do is you watch a movie. Sometimes you'll watch a movie that's like so great, you can really relate to it. You know, it hits you hard, like it's a deep, meaningful movie. And then you leave the movie theatre. Or you stop watching the movie. And sometimes these films will like stick with you, which is fine. But if a movie upsets me, I will be upset for the rest of the day. I will come out of that movie theatre crying, and I will continue to cry for the rest of the day. And sometimes I might even wake up still feeling awful from it. This is the issue I have. So I have to be very careful about stuff like that. Yeah, that's a good point, Pikachu. I'm not sure whether this is impressive or horrible, but I can watch basically anything with a deadpan expression. I'm not sure if that's impressive or horrible either, Twy. But I guess that's a flex. Gonna have to love you and leave you all. Good luck on the villager hunt and good luck to anyone shiny hunting. Thank you so much for being here, Big Bruce. I don't know if you're like the biggest fan of Animal Crossing, so it means a lot that you've hung out with us today. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday, whatever you're up to. It's the worst, right, Eri? Just the worst. I kinda only cry when the soundtrack hits hard. See You Again from Fast and Furious still kills you. That is a really sad song. What? What's the movie? Oh, big mistake. I watched Pearl Harbor. That song in the credits, I was like sobbing. Like not just like silent tears coming down my face. I was sobbing all through those credits, all through that song. Because it's like the Faith Hill song, right? I kind of like that song anyway. I was just sobbing. Embarrassingly. It's not good. This is why I can't watch these things. I started watching John Wick and I know it gets better, but his first puppy, oh my gosh, not spoilers. It happens in the first 20 minutes. I can't watch it. Oh my gosh, Eri. You stopped the movie, refused to give it another try. Oh, last ticket, guys. Holy moly. Last ticket. Let me see. Who have we got here for a potential to raid? Right, let's see. I'd like to go here. I feel like it's been a while since we went here. I hope they have redirects set up, so let's do that. Final ticket will be Ione, imagine. I mean, Rosie, it would be nice for you to say that it was one of the dreamies, but I get you. I get the excitement. You want to see Ione. It's fine. Let's go here. Let's go set up this redirect. We will go over there. We're going to have some fun. If one of my mods, as we fly over, if you could please drop the raid rules, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm going to set up this raid for us now, so you guys don't have to do anything. You just have to hang around and you'll be redirected. If you are new here, I feel like I only need to talk to the slightly newer people. Everyone else kind of knows what's up. But let's show them what a great community that we are, please. Please do not spam the hashtag. Please only use hashtag CarlyMayRaid just the one time. Please and thank you. And, oh, that was easy. We did it. And like their stream. Feel free to subscribe if you would like to subscribe. There is no need to, of course, but if you want to hang out, please do. Great Animal Crossing streamer. Highly recommend you do sub if you like this game. But we're going to go over there. We're going to see if this last ticket is in fact Coco or Cobb. How amazing would it be if it was? Just the perfect timing. You're not flying yet. This is the final ticket for this episode of Spooks Hide and Seek. We hope you enjoyed the episode and see you next time. Lion Spear gets it. Or Ione, I guess, Rosie. If this is Ione though, that would also be incredible timing. on Rosie's part. Guys, it's my least favourite villager on the entire planet. It's Lionel. We're gonna go. I love you. See you in the raid. Bye, guys. This sucks.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon. Oh, unicorn.